Most people think retirement is just a date on the calendar. Turn 65, hand over the keys to the office, and that is it. You are retired. But do you know what really happens to people who retire that way? Half of them return to work within 2 years, not because they ran out of money, but because they simply weren't ready. Retirement isn't a finish line. It is the start of a completely new life, one that requires preparation as seriously as any important project. Today, I'll give you 5 specific signs that you are truly ready, and no, age isn't one of them. The first sign is that your numbers match. What does this mean in practice? Your monthly expenses are fully covered by 3 sources: Social Security, retirement accounts, your 401k or IRA, and any other sources of income. Let's look at a specific example. Let's say you need $4,000 a month to live comfortably. That means you need to cover another $1,800 from your savings. Now let's do the math. With a portfolio of $500,000 and the 4% rule, that is $20,000 a year, or about $1,660 a month. Almost enough, but not quite. With a portfolio of $1 million, that is $40,000 a year, more than $3,000 a month. The question doesn't even arise. The point isn't to find a magic savings figure. The point is to have your specific expenses covered, with a surplus, for at least 25 years. That is all. The second sign is that you don't have any debt that is choking you. Credit cards, car loans, personal loans, all of this should be paid off before retirement. I'll explain why this is so important. When you are working and paying $500 a month on a loan, it is unpleasant, but bearable. When you are retired and paying those same $500, that is already 12 to 15% of your entire monthly budget. Every month, plus, interest eats away at your savings much faster than you think. Now about the mortgage. It is not so clear-cut. If the balance is small and the rate is low, it is not a disaster. You can get out. But if the mortgage is large, you either pay it off before you get out or consider downsizing. We'll have a separate, full video about downsizing, with many nuances worth exploring separately.
Sign 3, and here most channels are silent, is that insurance should be considered before you quit your job. The problem is simple. Medicare starts at 65. If you want to quit at 62, you have 3 years without employer coverage. 3 years when a single hospitalization costs between $30,000 and $50,000 out of pocket. These are real numbers from real people, not horror stories. What should you do? The first option is COBRA insurance. It is expensive, about $700 a month per person, but it provides real coverage. The second is marketplace plans through healthcare.gov, which are cheaper depending on your income. The main rule: don't quit your job until you know exactly how you'll cover this issue. Sign number 4. You have a clear answer to the question of what you'll do every day. And this isn't a joke or a rant. Mayo Clinic research shows that people who retire without a plan are twice as likely to experience depression in the first 2 years. Twice is no small number. Retirement isn't an endless vacation. It is a new life that needs to be built as consciously as finances. 3 things should be clearly spelled out. The first is what you do every day: volunteering, hobbies, part-time work, travel. It doesn't matter what exactly, but it should be. Second, your social circle. Most of our connections are built through work. Without it, many find themselves isolated faster than expected. Third, concrete goals, not abstract ones like "I want to travel," but real ones. Traveling to 10 states, learning to cook Italian, writing a book. Specifics work here.
Sign number 5. You are psychologically ready to let go of your career For many people, work isn't just a source of income, it is their identity. I am a manager. I am a doctor. I am a teacher. When that is gone, many simply don't know who they are anymore. There is a simple test. Imagine that tomorrow is your last day at work. What do you feel right now? Relief and anticipation are excellent signs. Anxiety and emptiness are a signal that you need to work on this issue before leaving. This isn't weakness. 6 months of preparation is better than 2 years of depression with a full bank account. 5 signs. The numbers match. Debts are settled. Insurance is in place. There is a time plan, and you are mentally prepared. Subscribe. The next video is about 401 versus errors. A free checklist covering all 5 points is available. Link in the description.